I'm the curator, and this is today's item. This is Mastermind. It's a board game of sorts, and it's quite popular. There are lots of versions of it, but I believe this is the first version. It's based on a British television show, also called Mastermind. It's sort of like the most basic quiz. Basic not meaning stupid, but basic meaning the sort of most base components. You'd get asked questions in your specialist subject, so you get asked general knowledge questions, and the most questions you get right, you win. Specialist subjects really do mean specialist. I mean, an example of an average specialist subject would be, I don't know, uses of rosehip in the 18th century. You know, that's very specialised as subjects go. Now, board game adaptations of television shows aren't unknown. I've seen several television shows such as Countdown, QI, Big Brother, and all sorts of other shows. Off the top of my head, I think there might have been an EastEnders one as well, and that was terrible. A lot of them are terrible, but some of them are alright. But instead of being a question and answer game, as you might have expected, this is a sort of pure logic and sort of working out game. What you have is, if you don't know about it, let me just take things out. So let me just tilt the camera down a tiny bit. You have this board. I've misplaced the thing that hides your code. I will have to find it again some other time, but that's not a big problem at the moment. You have this board, and what you do is you put 4 pegs in there of different colours, and the person opposing you, or whatever the word is I'm trying to say, I'm dense as a plank as always, tries to work out this code. Now these pegs here, these holes here rather, you have 2 pegs that could go in them. So you have a white peg and a black peg. Now white pegs and black pegs have different meaning. A black peg means you've got 1 right but in the wrong place, and a white peg means you've got 1 right in the right place. So say if it was dark blue, yellow, green. It's awkward putting these in with gloves on. I really need to get tighter fitting gloves. Yellow. If you have that in, that means that one of these pegs is in exactly the right place, and one of them is right but in the wrong place. It's as simple as that. As you go up the board, you know, you have that much of the board to work out where to put what the code is, and it's a fun game. You know, it's proper. It's a sort of proper, pure logic game. It's very fun. It's not hugely related to the show that it's from, and as far as I know, there is some sort of consternation as to who she is, because she never appeared in the show. He did. I believe he was the original host. This is from 1972, so I wasn't about then, so I wouldn't know. I've watched the more recent ones, and more recent ones have had different hosts. But yeah, so this is Mastermind. I wonder if they made a different version. They did. Mastermind Mini. It's very small. I actually measured this before I did this video, and this is 1/5 of the size of the regular game, and it's no worse. They were quite ingenious of how they'd done it. Instead of having a shield, you sort of plug in your pegs there, and it hides them. Everything's self-contained. There's the playboard, there's the instructions, there's all the pegs. You have a different variety of pegs, and all the pegs are sort of quite similar in design as to the sort of, I suppose you could say, scoring pegs of the bigger board. It's all very small, it's all very self-contained, it all fits together quite nicely. Also, they're both very well built, and this is made from very sturdy plastic. I quite like it a lot. I like the fact that you could just slip it into your pocket and take it everywhere. I like the cover, I just like everything about this little version. It's very sweet. I like everything about the bigger version as well. It's sort of like rock, paper, scissors. It is uncomplicated and it's genius because of that. Is it worth getting? Most certainly. There are more modern versions of it, of course. It's remained quite a popular game nowadays. And it's another one of those games that, you know, at a pinch you could play just with a pencil and paper. And versions of it have appeared in other games. I believe there's a version which uses numbers instead of different colours in a educational video game that I can't remember the name of. And yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find it, but it's nice having the original version and the miniature version. So yes, Mastermind. Will you master your mind to play this game? Well, that's up to you really. I think that'll be all for me today. Bye bye.